May I now request everyone to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another match down here. It's the match number 2 of the day, where the Lords Football Academy they will be facing the Talent Football Academy. Coming live on your screen today. Referee for today, it's Anna Mira. Assistant referee Balto and Mohammad Youssef. Fourth official, it's Alan Dilip. Arjunan, he will be the match commissioner for today. The Reliance Foundation Youth Sports Championship, it's a very, very important tournament that is coming up on your screen in recent times, and the zonal tournament it has intensified in very recent moments. We have seen a lots and lots of good matches over the past few days, and definitely today also it will be a great and enthralling encounter between these two teams. The Lords Football Academy coming up from a very, very rich background of football. And if you look at the lineups, it's Kiana Matthew, Anita Divson, Ashika Malin, Sarvanti KR, Sadika Ramesh, Anna Alia, and Nia John, Jacqueline Abhilash, Mitraim, Nia Suresh, and Sikha S. Rakesh starting for this side. And their head coach, H.E. Vincent. Quite an experienced customer in the terms of football. He had been a fabulous player during his playing time as well. On the other hand, the Talent Football Academy from Palakkad, they have lined themselves up with Atmika Sravanti, Ananya, Anushri Gayatri, Arpita, Aryananda, Dhaya, Nishank, Dhia KP, Nityashri, and Sri Lakshmi starting for their side today in the game. So it's a very, very important encounter between these two teams, and we are hoping to see a very great game of football coming in front of your screen. And I'm your commentator, Shopnomoy Chakraborty, joining you live from the Combox. Lords Football Academy wearing white jerseys, attacking from the left to the right of your screen, while the Talent Football Academy Palakkad they will be attacking in the reverse direction. The referee Anna Mira, quite an experienced customer in terms of refereeing. We have seen her a lot officiating in top level of Indian football, and definitely today as well he will be entrusted with a very, very important opportunity to play the game and to officiate this important game. Lords Football Academy, they have a very, very important match, and definitely this team they both have lined themselves up in a very, very important encounter between themselves. And here we go with the match. Lords Football Academy attacking in white jerseys from the left to the right of your screen, while Talent Football Academy they are attacking in the reverse direction. That was the first encounter in the game, and it will be a throw in favor of the Talent Football Academy. They're keeping themselves up with the ball. Gayatri but she couldn't keep the ball under her control at that point of time. It will be a throw in favor of them. Throw in, ball being placed inside, back pass. That entire side, they're trying to build up the game from the center. But Lord's Football Academy, they're maintaining their shape of the defense very well, which is making it very, very difficult for the opponents in order to get a space at the back of the defense at that current time. In the meantime, we have seen Lord's Football Academy getting back the possession. That's a lovely ball being dwindled forward. They're just trying to keep the ball in their favor, but this time the touch on the ball was too heavy and they couldn't get it at the right time, at the right moment. It will be a throw in favor of the team. So, Lord's Football Academy, they're trying to build up the game from the back, not allowing any space to their opponents, and that's where they need to get a special eye on the ground, and that's where they need to have a specific positioning into the game. Talent Football Academy attacking in front, down the right, player there making the run, but shielding coming on from the likes of Anita Dinson, who came up down there in order to save her team defensively. Definitely, this type of games, it brings up some amount of responsibilities and some amount of important things into the match, and definitely they are just trying to build up the game from the back. Goalkeeper Kiana Joyce Matthew, she's just keeping the ball over with her. Kiana Joyce Matthew, quite an experienced customer, trying to build up the game, and she knows exactly how to play this kinds of games. She has done a wonderful job over the entire stretch of the tournament, especially in the zonal round. Lord's Football Academy, they have done a brilliant job till now, and they are quite a strong side. This time, possession is being played down to Shikha S. Rakesh. However, she wasn't successful in keeping the ball under her control, and now Anatha played the ball inside. This can be a chance. Player there in free space. She takes a shot. However, the ball traveled up the bar out of the ground. Just look at that one. She received it well. And after that, that shot was just pinched at the bottom of the ball, for which the ball received enough amount of elevation that traveled back out of the ground above the bar post. And that's the reason why they are not yet to get a goal in the game. We are very early stages of the game, and not even 5 minutes have passed on, but still, Lord's Football Academy, they're keeping the possession. Ashika Merlin play the ball forward. That's a lovely defense splitting pass. Ball being played forward for Shikha S. Rakesh making the run. Now Ashika Merlin. However, Shikha still keeping the ball, and that went out there at the very, very last moment of the game. The entire side, they're just trying to maintain the pace of the game in a very, very important scenario. Goalkeeper Atmika Sravantiye, she's also trying to keep her record intact in the tournament. Short passing game going on at the moment. That's a long ball forward. Header misses out by occasion, and now it's a counter down the left. She has enough amount of options being left. Ball being played inside. Can she convert? She is just keeping the ball under her control, looking for some space out down there. Shikha S. Rakesh, she couldn't get it at that moment. However, the defense, they are currently at the 6s and 7s, not getting enough space at that position at that time, and definitely that's creating enough problems for the side. And now we are seeing the Talent Football Academy coming on the counter. Ball being played between the defense, attack of the left. Player there making the run, trying to get the ball under her control. However, she couldn't get it at that position at that moment. Both the sides, they're trying their level best in order to get an early goal, but unfortunately, the defense is functioning so well, not allowing any space to the opponents. In the meantime, that's another defense splitting pass being played forward for Ashika Merlin constantly treadmilling across the pitch, and that's what is mattering the most for Lord's Football Academy, because the way in which Ashika Merlin constantly going ups and down, that will be a cause for trouble for the defense of Talent Football Academy. In the meantime, attack of the left, Anita Dinson. She couldn't get it, but still the ball is there, hovering just outside the box. And now they have got back the possession. Attack of the right. She's just keeping the ball, tried to play the ball between the defense, not getting it properly, and now still they are controlling the pace of the game. And definitely that's what is needed in a match like this. You need to control the pace from the very early moments of the game. And in the meantime, that's a lovely attack. She's just trying to play the ball at the back of the defense. However, still chances there. Free space, goalkeeper out down there. Still there is a very troublesome situation, and that's the goal number one being scored by Talent Football Academy. They have got the lead in the game, and now the scoreline stands. It's Talent Football Academy 1, Lords Football Academy 0. Just look at that one. Goalkeeper there, she was completely at ruins, and from there, the ball that was being collected down there by the likes Sri Lakshmi S, and she perfectly nipped it at the back of the net, making it 1-0 for Talent Football Academy. That was a wonderful goal that was being scored from the right hand side, and that was what mattered the most at the match. And it's 6 minutes in the game, and Talent Football Academy, they have got the lead at so early moment. Confirmation about the goal scorer. It's Sri Lakshmi S who has scored the goal at that moment. In the meantime, again, she has lost the ball in the way. Just look at that one again. That was a hovering ball from where, that was a soft handball appeal. She was trying to let the ball away from her hand, but unfortunately, she couldn't get it till the end. In the meantime, we are seeing Anita Dinson. Anita, still controlling it. Anita Dinson out there for a throw. Anita Dinson, she is constantly trying to maintain the pace of the game in a way in which she is supposed to throw in. They're still not being able to keep the ball under her control. That's a lovely ball being played inside. Last moment game going on at the current scenario, and definitely over the past few moments, if you have seen the match, this game, it had got themselves at a much better pace. And Talent Football Academy, they're controlling the midfield, and for which they got such an early goal in the match, and that's where the match has mattered to them the most. Still, it's early in the game. First 10 minutes, nothing matters as much as it can, but still, they are getting the lead in the game, and it's the under 15 girls tournament. That's another forward ball. Misses it out on the occasion. Throw in favor of Lords Football Academy. They're still trying to get that first goal in the game, trying to find the equalizer, not getting it at the moment. Another lovely delivery forward. This time again, the possession, it's back with Ashika Merlin. Ashika Merlin turning and twisting at the center. Played the ball to the right. Attack of the right. This can be a chance. Anna Jalia. She couldn't keep it till the end. And this time again, she misses the ball at that moment at the whisker. Throw in favor of Lords Football Academy. Again, Ashika Merlin turning and twisting at the right. They are just trying to get over the ball, but this time she got herself dispossessed of, and now it will be a counter for Talent Football Academy. Talent Football Academy coming up from the left. This can be a wonderful chance. However, again the ball went out for a throw at the very last moment. Throw in. She's just keeping the ball over. Ashika Merlin keeps it down. Another counter. Through ball forward, attack off the left. This time again, Anna Jalia. She's just trying to shield the ball. Ball towards the far post. So, again, another wonderful chance came begging in front of Talent Football Academy. But unfortunately, They failed to convert from that angle, from that position. This time it was Ariantaje who tried to get the goal in her favor. Nia John, header. Again, she got back the possession. Lord's Football Academy trying to maintain the pace of the game. That was a dwindling ball. However, she couldn't get it till the end. We're slowly approaching the first quarter of the match, but still no goals being, still only one goal from Talent Football Academy. But Lord's Football Academy, they're trying their level best in order to get the goal. Now the ball. Out down there. Another corner in favor of Talent Football Academy. Gayatri. Play the ball back. That's a dwindling ball inside. Another counter. Misses it out on the occasion. Sulakshmi. She's still keeping it over. Not getting enough space. Gayatri. Play the ball inside. That's a shot! Got blocked at the last moment. Back pass. Still they're keeping it. Another shot. Out there, out of the ground. At the very, very last moment. And Shikha. Another long ball. Header. They're still trying to maintain the pace of the game. That's another beautiful ball being dwindled forward from that position. That's again out for a throw at the last moment. They're just trying to maintain the pace of the game. Throw in. Amna. Amna. Play the ball back. Shikha. Couldn't get it. And that went away for a throw. Head coach. Constantly screaming and shouting at his players. Not happy with the way her team is playing today. Throw in. That's again out of the ground at the last moment. Header. Little bit of scrappy football at the central line. And now again they're coming up on the counter. Anushri. She was trying to maintain the pace of the game from that positioning, but however, she wasn't successful in her effort. And now we are seeing Lord's Football Academy getting back the possession in their favor. Lord's Football Academy trying to find the repatriation, the equalizer in the game. But unfortunately, they couldn't get it at that moment, at that positioning, and that's where the things are mattering the most. Throw in again in the game. Header. Out for a throw. Amna. Pushes the ball inside. Nia. Play the ball back. Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Jacqueline Abhilash keeping the possession under her control. Jacqueline Abhilash still controlling the ball. Play the ball to the right. However, the touch on the ball was too heavy, for which she couldn't get it till the end. Throw in. Clearance comes in. They're just keeping over the ball with them. This time again, Gayatri S. She couldn't keep it till the end at that moment. Throw in. Again, she misses out on the occasion. Oh, again, she got back the ball. Another counter. Header. Clearance comes in from the keeper. Another counter. Coming down the center. That's a very good ball. Back pass. They have got back the possession. Dia KP. Dia KP. Trying to get the ball forward moving. Dia puts the ball inside. That went straight with the keeper. Already the goalkeeper of Lord Football Academy, she had been beaten on one occasion. Definitely she will not like to get it for a second. Another throw in. Pardon, free kick in favor of Talent Football Academy. They're trying to find out their insurance goal. If you see their head coach, quite animated. Umesh, the head coach of Talent Football Academy. It's quite a happening academy at Palakkad, situated in Kerala. A huge number of players every year they play for some of the top teams in the IWL. In the meantime, that's a very good try from Lord's Football Academy player Shravanti KR. She was just trying to turn at the center position. However, before that, assistant referee had a flag up. She was standing in an offside position while she went out from there. Clearance. Throw in. Gayatri. Header. Another ball. Another attack of the left. Again, she misses it out on that occasion. With it, we go into our drinks break. At the drinks break, if you look at the score line, it's Talent Football Academy 1, Lords Football Academy nil, and that's where Talent Football Academy, they have got the lead in the game, and definitely we will be seeing to have a quite an enthralling encounter from them. The goal came off as a defensive howler and a goalkeeping howler that gifted them the first goal of the match. But after that, Lords Football Academy, they're seeing somewhat lost from the game, and that's what is causing the trouble for the side. And definitely we will be hoping against hope that this team, they will be making a strong comeback whenever the time will come, because Lords Football Academy, they're quite a famous academy that is located here in Kerala, and we are hoping that they will make a strong comeback in today's match as well. Definitely this game, it's a very very important game, and we are seeing it. It's the final day down here, and definitely we it will be a very very important match for everyone. uh, every team, they will be looking to finish off the zonal encounter with a win, and this matters because this year the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports Championship, it has provided a platform to all of these teams in order to show their statute, in order to show their vigor, and in order to show their dominance in the national level. And this kind of tournaments, it's very very important in terms of everything, because whenever you played in this type of tournaments, you get enough amount of exposure to play against the top teams from the national sides. In the later stages of the game, we will have the top teams, top women teams, and the top male teams who will be competing at the national stage, and that's where your perseverance, your quality will be tested against the odds, and that's where the things will matter the most in a game like this. So you need to be more and more cautious while playing in this type of games, and your aim should be to get an entry into the top league, into the national stage, because that's where you will get to know about the game better. Header down there, Talent Football Academy trying to keep the control over the ball. That's another lovely ball brandished forward. They're still keeping it over. Oh, this time, battle for the ball getting intensified just outside the box. And that's where the game is being played at the moment. Free kick. Receiving. Forward ball. Another counter. Through ball forward down the line. Again, the possession is back with Tia KP. Tia played it to the right. Attack off the wing. Aravandia. That's a sniffing delivery forward. Another counter. Misses it out on the occasion. Crossfield delivery. Another attack off the right. Ashika Merlin. Just look at that, Ashika Merlin. She was trying to get over with the ball. Ashika Merlin still creating that control. Nia John. Nia John turning and twisting. Nia John. Nia John still keeping it over. And now it will be a counter down the center. They're still keeping it. Free space in front. That's a lovely ball being played to the wing. This can be a costly affair. Free space in front. Can she convert? However, enough number of options were present in front of her. Still chances there. She's playing this shot. Not getting enough space at the moment. Lots and lots of pressure being built on the defense. Referee to restart the game with a drop. That was another shot which traveled straight with the keeper. And in this kind of situations, the keeper she needs to keep an calm composure on the match. Just look at that one. She misses it out at that positioning. Crossfield delivery. Gayatri. Gayatri. Out for a throw. Header. Still, she has enough chance. Still, she's keeping it over. Attack off the right. Forward ball. Sulakshmi. Throw in. Kaya. Back pass. Forward ball. Again, they're coming up on the counter. That's a very, very good chance. Through ball down the line. It's again back with the keeper. Clearance again comes up. Ananya. Gayatri is with the throw. Arpita. Arpita. Trying to keep the ball over. Back pass. Another long ball forward again. Clearance comes in. Short passing game going on. She has got it. Anushri. Counter. That's a lovely ball inside. However, she couldn't get it till the end. Second quarter about to end. It's still 1-0 at the moment. Gayatri. That's a good ball. Played inside. Oh. Again, the keeper collects that one. And that was being collected by the keeper. Free kick. That's another good ball. This time again, they're trying to keep the ball inside. Got collected by the keeper in the end. Good touch. Now the counter from the left. Throw in. Again, Lord's Football Academy got the possession in the favour. Again, they're coming on the counter. Good ball. Ananta. That's again misses out on the occasion. They're just trying to keep the ball over. And definitely, this game, it's being one of the important game that is going on at the moment. And that's where the things matter. The Reliance Foundation Youth Sports Championship. It's being started with the aim to create a football play, to create a sports loving nation, and definitely a lot of it had been a launch pad from some of the top talents of Indian football, not only in football but also in other sports. RFYS, they play a very important role in order to bring some talents to the life. It's a countrywide tournament. Also, it deals with the Olympic sports, and we have seen in recent times some of the top talented footballers, they have came up here from these games. And definitely the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, this year from 12 to 21, only the football CT championships are taking place. The age categories that are present: under 15, under 19 for girls, under 15 for boys, under 17 for boys, under 19 for boys, and under 21 from the boys. And definitely the regulations there as per with the All India Football Federation. And if you look here, it was being started with the aim. Apart from that, we also have the athletics, 20 to 23. They started, and there are several age categories in athletics as well. So athletics and football, the two most popular sports that are being played across the world, and RFYS focuses on both of these things down there. So definitely, long ball. Another long ball. Throw in. Another throw in. Gayatri. She's just trying to keep the ball over. That's a long ball. Cleared away. They're still trying to keep it over. Sulakshmi. Sulakshmi on the ball. Another throw in. They're just keeping the ball over. Attack from the left. Throw in again. In favor of Talent Football Academy. throw in. Substitution on the cards as we are seeing Anushka Devdi. She's coming in for the Talent Football Academy. Anushka Devdi, quite an important player of the sides. Another throw. Another long ball. Header. Through ball being played forward. Anushri. Back pass. Anushka Dev. Another forward ball. Neva John. Neva John down there in defensive duties. She's there turning and twisting. Ashika Merlin, the only bright spot in today's Lord's Football Academy game. And that was a long ball, but for whom it was, we couldn't understand. That went straight for the keeper. Over the past few moments, if you have seen the game, and definitely she's just trying to keep the possession in the favor of the team. And definitely the goalkeeper of Lord's Football Academy, Kiana Joyce Matthew, she is being beaten on one occasion, but definitely that's not the thing that matters. The thing that matters is that 1-0 score line, it's not a very safe score line for any team, and from any time from now on, this can get transmitted to a very, very important affair. Lord's Football Academy on the counter. Ashika Merlin. Ashika Merlin played the ball forward. This can be a chance. That was a very good ball, which was being got blocked by the player who was present, Ashika Merlin. Ashika Merlin turning and twisting at the center. Still, they're keeping the ball over. Not allowing any space. Another counter. And again, she got back the possession. Good, lots of blockage at the central line. Again, referee there blocked the game. Gayatri S. Gayatri played the ball forward. Again, Dia KP blocked. Crossfield delivery. Touch. 40 minutes gone. Back pass again. The challenge on a pot. few moments, the game has intensified a lot, and Ashika Merlin, she's leaving the pitch with a slight niggle on her face. Got blocked. Talent Football Academy, they're keeping the possession along with them. To maintain the pace of the game, this time it went straight with the keeper. And with it, referee there blows the halftime whistle. At the end of the first half, the scoreline stands. It's Talent Football Academy 1, while Lord's Football Academy nil. So definitely this game, it had taken a toll over the opponents. And that's the end of the first half. Coming back shortly with the presentation ceremony. Stay tuned with us. The stats of the game. Lord's Football Academy ball possession 34% compared to Talent Football Academy 66%. Shots on target 0-5, chances 3-11, tackles 3-4, corners 0-1, and offsides 1-0. So that's the story of the game at the halftime. At the halftime, the scoreline stands. It's Lord's Football Academy nil, Talent Football Academy 1. Coming back with live actions of the second half. Stay tuned with us. The key moments of the game. The match started drastic affair with all of the sides they getting the chance, and this time the shot, it was the first goal of the game in favor of the Talent Football Academy. And after that, slowly but steadily, Lord's Football Academy, they tried to keep the ball over. Again, that shot went straight with the keeper. Again, this time, that shot traveled straight above the bar, and this time she had hit it at the bottom of the ball, and that went away out of the game at that moment. This was how the first half it got intensified. And again, the team they tried to keep the ball over. Ashika Mervin, this was the shot which was being collected by the keeper in the end. This was how the game progressed at that moment, at that positioning. And this was towards the end of the first half. Lord's Football Academy, they got a chance from a free kick, but unfortunately they couldn't convert. And this was the shot to travel straight past the bar. Just look at that one. He had hit it at the bottom of the ball, for which it traveled past straight above the bar. And this was a golden opportunity from where they converted for the goal. This was the story of the first half. Coming live with the second half action.
match presentation ceremony of the boys under 15 category of the RFYS football tournament.
It's the time for the presentation ceremony. And definitely, we will be hoping to see the future talents of Indian football coming down here. At the end of the first half, the scores are Lord's Football Academy nil, Talent Football Academy 1. And welcome to the match presentation ceremony of the boys under 15 category of the RFYS football tournament 25-26 in South Kerala that has put rising stars from South Kerala in the spotlight. That was a great game, and congratulations to both the teams for entertaining us. Mr. Anil Kumar, former Secretary General of AIFF and AFC Professional Football Committee member, Ms. Shaji C. Kurian, FIFA referee, and they would also like to thank the All India Football Federation, the Kerala Football Association, participating teams, parents, coaches of the players, and for encouraging them to come out once to participate in this tournament. The player of the match and for the game is given to Lixon Linso. Thank you, Lixon Linso, and well played today. And the Golden Gloves, it's being given to Mohammad Jafar from St. Thomas Club, Thrissur Football Academy. They might not be the winners, but they are the second best team in the South Kerala, led by the captain Akshan Tani. And we would like to invite the runners up team, Government Vocational High Secondary School, Kumatkundam, on the field to collect the medals. The team coach and the captain, they collect the grant money. The, the golden ball, it's being given to Akshan Tani, and the golden boot, that's being given to Lixon Lins of PFC Kerala. That's the grant money being given to the captain Akshay Antony of the Government Vocational High Secondary School, Kumankunnam. And now is the time. They played well, they played in style, and now let's celebrate the Kings of South Kerala, requesting the champions PFC Kerala to come up here and to collect their winning medals. What a game they played! And definitely, it's absolutely deserving for them in order to get the match and to get the medals in their favor. What an exciting encounter we have seen it today. And each and every player, they have played their trade well at the top level in order to get, and especially their captain, Lixon Lenso, the Golden Boot winner of the South Kerala. He had done an excellent job and he had been a truly a conventional player and had played wonderful work over the entire stretch of the game. Each and every player, they have done their level best in order to do the work and to play the game that they are supposed to down there. And now, may we request the captain Lexon Lenso and the team coach to collect the coveted silverware and the grant money. The winners of the South Kerala Zonal Football Championship, the coveted trophy, the coach and the captain Lixon Lenso collects it for the entire team of PFC. It's time to celebrate the RFYS Football Tournament 25-26 champions of South Kerala. Big congratulations to the team. What a game they played and what a performance from them over the entire stretch of the tournament. And they have done it a lot. And thank you to everyone who had been a truly an affair, enthralling affair. For more exciting action, we will catch you on the other side of the break. Till then, stay tuned with us. We are back here with the live actions of the second half. In the first half, it was Talent Football Academy who got a one goal lead in the game thanks to that excellent goal from the right. And now they will be attacking from the left to the right of your screen in red jerseys. Where Lord's Football Academy, they will be attacking in the reverse direction. Lord's Football Academy trying to build up the game from the center. Jacqueline Abhilash, she's keeping the ball. Another back pass. Play the ball well. They're just keeping the ball. Through ball forward. Play the ball back. Gayatri S. Gayatri coming on the counter. They're just trying. Throw in. Header. Shrilakshmi. They're keeping the possession in the favor. Attack of the right. Out there for a throw. Header. Ashita TP. Out of the ground. Free kick off the center. Another long ball. Well collected. Play the ball back. Ananya. Throw in again. Forward ball. Again, they're keeping it over. Down the center. This can be a chance. Out again for a throw at the very last moment. Throw in. Out there for another throw in. Again, Lord's Football Academy. Again, they played the ball inside. Through ball. Another counter from the right. Anushka Dev misses it out to Sadhika Ramesh. She is constantly treadmilling across the pitch and keeping that right side in a very, very close encounter because she is just trying to keep the ball and to keep the game in a game where she was trying to keep the ball, and that was a good ball which was being played inside. Again, another chance. Again, she got herself blocked at the moment. Still, they're keeping it over and above the line. That was another good ball, cleared away from the heart of the defense. And now we are seeing a very, very good encounter. Player there coming off the center, attack off the right. This time again, we are seeing Ashika Merlin. Ashika Merlin played the ball back. A little bit of scrappy football down the center. You can see a lot of players, they're just trying to build up the game from the center, and this is how the game is being built on. In the meantime, we are seeing again Lord's Football Academy keeping the possession, and that's where it went away out of the ground. Again, this time she takes the shot, but that was a very feeble shot. And that was again blocked down the central line. Another counter from the left. She's just keeping it over. That's a good shot. Will she take it? She has taken it all. She misses it down by a whisker. Again, they're playing it over at the central line. This time, they have done it so well. Another long ball. Another chance. She's still keeping it over. Shot! Just look at that one. Again, that was a good dribbling ball that came off the bar post. Again, that's a very good ball. Cleared away from the heart of the defense. Another long ball. This time, that was not a very good delivery inside the box. It was very easy for the keeper to collect that one from that angle and from that distance. In the meantime, attack of the right. They are KP. Play the ball back. Shot! Still chances there. Out of the ground at the last moment. Free kick. Through ball forward. Sathika Ramesh. Now the counter. Out for another throw. They're just trying to maintain the pace of the game. This time again, got blocked down the center. Over the past few moments, if you have analyzed the game, definitely you will find that lots and lots of pressure being created on the defense of Lord's Football Academy, especially that ball that came off the cross piece. I think that could have been done better. Player there lying on the ground. And definitely just look at that one. She just got herself blocked at that moment. And here also there was a collision between the two number 10s. On one hand, we had Urpita Surabejo, and on the other, we had Nia John, who were hoping against hope. Another counter. That was again cleared away. Clearance comes in. Through ball forward. They're just trying to maintain the pace of the game. Another lovely ball from the right. That's a very good ball. They are not finding the way out at the back of the defense, and that's what is mattering the most in a game like this. Free kick. From the central line. It will be a very good opportunity at the moment. Mithraeus, she will be taking the free kick. That's a long, lovely ball. However, she fails to find enough space in the front, and now it will be a counter down the center. Misses it out at the moment, and now it will be another good ball that is being played for the striker of Lord Football Academy. This time, it was Jacqueline Abhilash who was making that run from that position. However, she couldn't get it at that position at that moment. Over the past few moments, if you have seen the game, it had been a one-way traffic from the Talent Football Academy towards the defense of the Lords Football Academy, and definitely that's where the things have mattered, because whenever the game gets one-sided, then it becomes very difficult for a team to repatriate on the game. We're coming closer towards the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter is also getting intensified by those long runs and by those cheeky balls that are being played inside by the Talent Football Academy. In the meantime, Talent Football Academy trying to go up on the attack, but they failed to find anything in the front. It will be a throw-in in favor of the Talent Football Academy. There was a deflection from the player for which Talent Football Academy, they won that throw-in. In the meantime, attack of the left, enough options present forward. She's just going all over with the ball. Enough chances there. But this time again, too many number of white shirts just singled her way out. At the end of the 53 minutes, it's Talent Football Academy 1, Lords Football Academy 0. Last few moments, they're keeping it over. Still chances there. The ball came up. Will they take the shot? That's a long distance shot. However, it was more closer towards the sky than towards the ground. Goal kick. This time, she just tried her luck from distance. Couldn't find the back of the net from that angle, and from that position. It's very difficult whenever you're controlling the position of your body, or whenever you're hitting it with your thigh or with your foot. At that point of time, whenever you are doing it, it's very difficult for you to actually keep the ball with you. Throw in. Ashita Mardvin. Play the ball forward. Jacqueline Abhilash looking for options. Jacqueline Abhilash still controlling the ball. Merlin turning and twisting at the center. Merlin couldn't keep it for long. The game is being played more on the long balls than a constructive, slow but sturdy game. In the meantime, possession, it's again back with the players of Talent Football Academy. Talent Football Academy, they got the possession in the favor. They are now coming up on the attack. Got blocked in the center. Through ball forward. Attack down the right. Blocked at the very last moment. Corner again. She's just trying to keep the ball over. 25 minutes of regulation time left down here in the game. Definitely few minutes will be added on to compensate for the loss due to injuries and stoppages. Corner. Nishanna played the ball inside. Headed out at the last moment. That will be the back-to-back second corner for the side. It will be a very good ball, which is being spenced in from that moment. Another lovely delivery. Still chances there. They're just keeping it inside. Will they take the shot? Looking for some options. Not getting anything. Still, they have the chance. That's a good ball. Headed out at the last moment. Throttle down delivery. That again. That's a back pass. Got blocked. Out down there. Fourth quarter about to end. Still, Talent Football Academy maintaining the lead in the match. Good touch. Divya. Got blocked. Still, they're keeping it over. Counter. Down the center. Ashika Merlin. Another through ball. Good touch in the game. Ashika. Maintaining the pace of the game. Free kick. Throw in. From that angle. Out there. For another throw. Back pass. Another good ball. Oh! That was a very bad miss at that moment. Gayatri pushes the ball forward. Last few moments left. Fourth quarter gone. It's still 1-0 in favor of the Talent Football Academy. Talent Football Academy, they're doing it all, but not getting that space, not getting that angle in order to get the second goal of the game. Free kick. Place the ball inside. They're just keeping the ball over. Sri Lakshmi misses it out on the occasion. With it, we go into a drinks break. Over the past 4 quarters of the game, whatever is being played till now, it had been the Talent Football Academy who has played the game in a way in which they're supposed to get. And definitely, Talent Football Academy, they're controlling the midfield, and the team that controls the midfield is the king in a game of football, because whenever you are getting the control over the midfield, that's where the game is being built on. From that angle, from that position, and from there, the game gets started, and the game gets startled in a way in which you were supposed to get at the moment. And definitely, that's what matters the most in a match like this. So in this kinds of games, you need to be more and more concentrated, and that's where you need to be more and more focused in a match like this. Over the past few moments, if I have seen the game Talent Football Academy, they have played a very cool and composed football, and that's the thing that had played. Uh, it had played a game in a very, very neat and tidy affair. Players are back here on the ground after the drinks break. And definitely, this match is very, very important for each and every player. Be them on the ground, be them out of the ground. But they have done a lot in a match like this. Players are back. And here we go with the throw. Lord's Football Academy still finding the opening goal of the match. Throw in. Clearance comes in. At the moment, throw in. Again, it will be a throw. And definitely, that's a very good ball that is being brandished inside. Out down there. They're doing it everything at the moment in order to get the insurance goal in the game. Another long ball. Misses it out on the occasion. Throw in favor. Again, the team, they're trying to keep the ball. Forward ball down the line. Misses it out on the occasion. Crossfield delivery. Clearance comes in. Counter. Ashika Merlin. Ashika turning and twisting at the left. Ashika still keeping it over. Ashika Merlin misses it down to Thaya. Just look at the footwork of Ashika Merlin. A wonderful, gifted player. But couldn't go past the player at the last moment. In the meantime, a scrambling error inside the box of Lord's Football Academy, from where they could have easily converted that one. Near John. Out down there. At the position. Player there. Lying on the ground. He's having a slight niggle on his foot. He's lying on the ground at the moment. And definitely he's lying there. He's looking in a huge amount of discomfort. From that angle. Free kick. Referee to restart the game with a drop. She's just keeping the ball over. Arpita Sarabejo. Shot! Oh! There was not much power, but it had the accuracy from where she could have converted that one inside. Another counter. Ashita TP. Got blocked. Ashita. On the ball, Ashita. Again, this time the shot from Arpita Sarabejo. Couldn't find the back of the net from that angle. Header. Out down there. Counter of the right. They're getting ready. Players there. They're getting exhausted, and that's quite obvious in a game like this, because whenever you are getting exhausted in a match like this, it always matters the most. Another counter. They're just coming up over from the left. Last 10 minutes. It will be very, very crucial. This time she tried to get it over, but there was a elbow for which the referee had to stop the game. This kind of things are quite common in a body contact game like football. However, again, that ball was cleared away from the heart of the defense, and now Ashita TP. She tried to play the ball inside, but wasn't successful with her effort. Clearance comes in. Talent Football Academy with the counter. Misses it out on the occasion. Another great ball. Attack from the right. They're just keeping it over from that angle and from that position. Throw in. She's still keeping it. Puts the ball inside. Will she get the shot? Ashita Marley. No. That was a very, very close affair. Lord's Football Academy, they could have almost got the goal in the favor and almost had got the equalizer. poor first touch ruined the chance for Ashita at that position. Nada. Counter. Lost in the way. Ashita Merlin, she is really the player on whom the entire team is dependent upon. 9 minutes of regulation time left down here in the game. Free kick from just outside the box. Free kick from a very, very important angle. A good ball from here can help the team to get the goal. Ball being dwindled in. Shot blocked. Player was present there. Couldn't get till the end. And now it will be a counter of the center. Misses it out on the occasion. Clearance. Counter. Through ball forward. Good touch. They're still keeping it over. Through ball. Lord's Football Academy finding the equalizer in today's game, but they're somehow looking like they have lost their track in a match like this. Nia Suresh down there in defensive duties. Still, they're controlling the pitch of the game. Analia fighting for the ball with Tia Kepi. Tia Kepi puts the ball inside. That's a shot! Back straight with the keeper in the end. Again and again, the team, they're trying to maintain the pace. They're trying to keep the game going. And they are just controlling the game. Gauri Krishna. She's getting ready at the sidelines. Can come off at any time from now on. In the meantime, scrappy football is being played down. Clearance comes in from the player of Lord's Football Academy from a very, very promising angle. Throw in. That's a good ball. Back down there. Shot! Got cleared out at the very last moment. Just look at that one. It went up and high. Another throw in. They're just keeping the game over. Clearance comes in at the very last moment. Throw in. Got out in the game. Last 4 minutes. Left out here. It looks like the game is almost settled in favor Attack down the left. They're just keeping the ball over. Another good ball. She's there, twisting and turning. She's still keeping it over. Back pass. Slowly but steadily, they're keeping the ball in their control. They're putting it over. Good collection by the keeper in the end. Good collection. Throw in. At the last moment. Goalkeeper having a tough time under the bar. Atmika Shravanti not yet being tasted properly. Header. Free kick. Throw in from that angle. Thea KP with the throw. Thea puts the ball inside. Still they have the chance. Got blocked. Thea. Thea still on the ball. Thea turning and twisting. Clearance comes in. Out on there. Back pass. Still they have the ball in their favor. Counter. Clearance comes in. Forward ball. Good touch. Still they're keeping it over. Along with them. Shot comes in. Clearance comes in. Counter. From the center. Jacqueline Abhilash. Ashika Merlin. Ashika. Still she's keeping it over. Another forward ball. Another chance. Play the ball to the right. Clearance comes in. Another good delivery inside. Got collected by the keeper. Smithy. Came up as a substitute in the second half. Another forward ball. Ashika Merlin. Another through ball. Down the line. Out there. Clearance comes in. They're still keeping it over. Another through ball forward. Misses it out on the occasion. Counter. Down the center. Quick delivery forward. Between the defense. Clearance comes in at the right moment. 3 minutes of added time to be played on into the game. Another good ball. Another chance. Anushri getting himself blocked at the moment. Player there lying on the ground. She's lying down there. Free kick from a very, very promising position. A proper delivery from here can always bring danger into the defense. And with it, referee there blows the full-time whistle. It's Lord's Football Academy 0, Talent Football Academy 1. They have emerged as the victorians in the game. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the game today. We'll be back another day with another match. Till then, stay tuned with us. The match stats: ball possession 36% compared to 64% for Talent Football Academy. Shots on target 37, chances 919. That clearly shows the sheer dominance of Talent Football Academy in today's game. Also tackles 9-8, corners 0-5, and offsides 1-0. So that's the story of the match. At the full time, the scoreline stands. It's Lord's Football Academy 0, Talent Football Academy 1. Now we will straight go into the highlights. This was how the game was started. A shot that traveled straight above the bar. But after that, slowly but steadily, Talent Football Academy, they got full control over the match. This was the first goal which was being scored from the right flank. A goalkeeping howler. And from there, he received the ball and put the ball at the back of the net from that angle. And after that, slowly but steadily, the team, they got themselves back in the match with those cheeky moves and with those shots that travel straight with the keeper. And after that, this was another chance from where he could have done better, at least on this occasion. But slowly but steadily, as the time progressed, Talent Football Academy, they had a sheer dominance, a sheer control over the match. And you can see that at times the game also got physical between the players because of the very, very tough and tidy match that is being played on, but that never assured. This was the shot that missed by a whisker, and this was how the first half it was being played on down there. In the second half, slowly but steadily, the shot came off from the bar post, and then slowly the entire side they played it like anything. Nia, she had tried her level best, but unfortunately couldn't get the goal going under his control. These are some of the chances which she got from that angle. And from there, she managed to get the game going in her favor. This was another chance where she missed it out completely, and the goalkeeper, she truffled it very, very in a cool and composed way. This was a misclearance. And from here, the game for the second half also ended. Full-time score line, Lord's Football Academy 0, Talent Football Academy 1. Coming back with the presentation ceremony.
Welcome to the last presentation ceremony of the girls under 15 category of the RFYS.
Welcome to the match presentation ceremony of the girls under 15 category of the RFYS football tournament 2025-26 in South Kerala that has put rising football stars from South Kerala in the spotlight. That was a great game, and congratulations to both of the teams for entertaining us. May I now invite on the field our dignitary for the match presentation ceremony, Mr. M. Jacob, former Indian international, and Mr. St. Bentla Ticot, former FIFA referee, who officiated the Under 17 and the Under 20 Women's World Cup. RFIS would like to thank the All India Football Federation, the Kerala Football Association, participating teams, parents, and coaches of the players for encouraging them to come out and participate in the tournament. It was a great game, and the player of the match of the game is Sri Lakshmi. Please have a great round of cheers for her. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. And she played really well today. We now move on to honoring our top individual performers. Calling upon the best goalkeeper of the tournament to receive the Golden Glove Award. The winner is Atmika SA of Talent Football Academy. What a performance over the entire tournament, and she had also done a good job today. It was a close fight to bag the prestigious Golden Boot Award. With a tally of 12 goals through the season, the winner is Ashika Merlin of Lord's Football Academy. Congratulations to Ashika Merlin. She will definitely be the brightest star of the future. For a consistent performance throughout the tournament, the Golden Ball Award, it goes to Amna Alia AN of Lord's Football Academy. She had also done an excellent job over the entire tournament, and for it, she deserves the Golden Ball Award. They might not be the winners, but they are the second best team in South Kerala, led by the captain, Amnalia. We would like to invite the runner-up, Lord's Football Academy, on the field to collect their medallions. Lord's Football Academy, they may not be able to win today, but definitely they have shown a path that will traverse for many in the future as well. The players there receiving the medals, and definitely they have done a wonderful job over the entire stretch of the game. Each and every player, the job that is being done by them, that truly deserves special mention from each and every one. And the runners-up medal, that goes up to them. And their head coach, what a performance. What a good sign of an affair over the entire tournament. Now let's welcome the team coach and the captain to collect the grant money of 25,000 rupees that is going to the Lord's Football Academy. Their captain, Anna Alia, she had been truly in a phenomenal form over the entire stretch of the tournament, and she had played truly a keeper's role over the entire tournament. And now is the time for the winners. They played well and they played in style. Let us celebrate the kings of South Kerala, requesting the champions, the Talent Football Academy, to come forward and to collect their winning medals. What a performance they had done, and it was truly an enthralling affair for the entire side, for the entire tournament. And the performance that is being given by them, it was truly an amazing affair for each and every one who had done it truly in order to get that golden medal on their chest. What a performance! And we are truly proud of them. They are the champions of the South Kerala. Big congratulations to the team.
Captain Nityasri and the team coach will collect the
Now,
coveted
may we
silver
request
and grand medal.
their head coach and the captain to collect the coveted silverware and the grunt money. What a performance! And definitely they fully deserve a prize money of 50,000 rupees along with that coveted silverware.
It's time to celebrate the
It's time to celebrate the RFYS football tournament 25-26 champions of South Kerala in the girls under 15 category. Big congratulations to the team. For more exciting action, we will catch you on the other side. Full time scoreline. It's Lord's Football Academy 0, Talent Football Academy 1. We will be back with another match coming up soon. Till then, stay tuned. Me, Shopnomai Chakraborty, signing off. We'll be back in another day. Bye bye.